Realm service should now be restored for all players. We apologise for the disruption in Realm service and appreciate your patience while we worked on a solution. Now that's great, thank you Mojang for fixing that, but what about addressing all of the backlash? And when I say the word backlash, I mean it's pretty understandable backlash considering that people are paying for a service and they haven't been able to access it for literally 7 days. It's almost been a week of not being able to play. We better get some sort of compensation for this, as this is a big issue and is being seen as taking advantage of your consumers. Do better Mojang. Come on Mojang, this is appalling service. You can't charge for a service proceed, not to offer said service for near on a full week, and then not offer something in means of money back or compensation, not in any walk of life or business. Just managed to get into my realm, go in now and download a backup. Since we don't have an official update from Mojang, this might not be over yet. Now, what is the plan for compensation? Does anyone know if we're getting compensation for Minecraft Realms? Just think about how many times I said the word compensation right at the beginning. It's obvious that people are frustrated, and to be honest, I don't blame them. Now, to answer the question on whether or not compensation is actually going to happen, the answer is I think so. But maybe very slowly. Quote me if I'm wrong on this, but the reason I said I think so is because I saw this tweet from IBX Toycat that says my Minecraft realm that was started 19 days ago has 19 days remaining, so I think Minecraft extended realms by 7 to 8 days. Good decision in my opinion, given the disruption. This begs the question as to whether or not this tweet is actually true, and considering it's coming from IBX Toycat, one of the most trusted sources in the community, I'd personally say it's quite legitimate. The only thing I am quite concerned about though is the fact that this is the only tweet I've seen where someone's Minecraft realm has been extended by an extra week. That's not to say that other people haven't had their realms extended, because the chances are they probably have. I'm just saying it's the only tweet I've actually seen that confirms any type of compensation whatsoever. Now the question is, how can you confirm this for yourself? Has your own realms been extended? Unless you actually know how many days you had left of that realms before this outage even happened, it'll be very hard to tell otherwise. For example, I've checked how many days I have left on my realms, and to be honest, I didn't know the number before the outage even happened, so it's very hard to tell whether or not I see a difference, but I would highly advise you, if you do own a realm, check how many days you have left of that realm. The chances are they might have been extended or they might not have been. The strangest thing about this is the fact that, as far as I'm aware, Mojang haven't mentioned anything about any type of compensation anywhere, not on their social media, not on their website, anything. This is the reason why it's so understandable that so many people are angry with Mojang, because they have handled this situation so poorly. After exactly a week of not being able to access a service that you pay for with your hard-working money, and there is absolutely no communication from Mojang whatsoever, at that point it's very understandable why you would be angry and wanting to cancel your subscription. Now fair play, Mojang kept us updated with things they were doing to try and fix the issue, but they never actually was transparent and said what caused the issue or when it will be fixed. Now was it the reason that 1.21.20 was 2 updates bundled into one? We won't know for sure if that was the reason why it was broken, but we at least deserve some sort of explanation as to what caused the issue and whether or not we will be seeing compensation. I mean, come on, people are paying with real world money and they haven't had access to this service for 7 days. I feel as though it's also important to mention that the issue wasn't only with realms. People's custom skins were completely broken and destroyed, the marketplace was down, including all of the rest of the online services, and various bugs were introduced. The popular one being the half a heart bug, where it would literally not heal no matter how much food you ate. With all of this being the case, it's safe to say that 1.21.20 completely destroyed the game. I mean, it was literally just like a broken mess, and the funny thing about it is I'd not long actually launched my realm before this even happened, so I probably had, you know, when my realm first launched, I probably had a few hours of fun in the realm when it was brand new, and then all of a sudden I couldn't access it. It was all broken, and it's also when people were joining as well, so not only could I not access it, but everyone else couldn't access it, and I had literally just paid for the service. But with all that being said, do you think Mojang should offer better ways to compensate people for this mess? Because let's be honest, it was 1 week of not being able to access paid services, and Mojang haven't even said what caused the issue. In my opinion, I think players deserve a lot better than that. I'm also curious to know whether or not you think the Realms extension is a reasonable enough compensation for the situation? Do you think the Realms extension is good enough to give back to players, or do you expect some money back for the lack of services throughout that entire week? Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Obviously there is no right or wrong answer here. I just think Mojang should have definitely dealt with this situation a lot better, and obviously all players have a right to be treated fairly. Thank you for watching the video. If you want to see just how bad this situation actually was, you can click this video on screen now, or you can watch my duplication glitches which are also on the screen now, and I'll see you all in the next video.